You know, back in the day, Penny, when this telethon was on Channel 7 and had the backing of ABC, there was a general manager by the name of Phil Beuth, the one and only, the best general manager I've ever had in my entire career, 52 years, and he was the best. He supported this telethon beyond belief. In 1982, when Burt Reynolds and Goldie Hawn were here making the movie The Best Friends, he got Burt Reynolds to come on the telethon. There's Phil, the guy on the right. And I was with Goldie Hawn at the NICO unit on a Sunday morning at Children's Hospital. When my daughter graduated from Georgetown, Kurt Russell's son, Royal, captain of the golf team, was there with Goldie Hawn. I said to my daughter, I'm going to go say hello. Dad, whatever you do, don't embarrass me. Yeah. And I said, Goldie, I was with you when you were shooting Best Friends in 1982 in Buffalo, and we took the tour of the Children's Hospital. Don, I remember that day as though it was yesterday. And my daughter said, I never knew about that. I said, you're only 2 at the time. Yes. But Phil Beuth, we love you. You have a big heart. He taught us, Penny, before you do well in life, you have to do good. Always find ways to give back to the community. And when he had Burt Reynolds on the telethon, Burt Reynolds turned to Phil Beuth and said, do you need anything else? He goes, yes, I want your autograph. He says, you want my autograph? Yeah, on a check. And Burt Reynolds signed a check for $42,000.
I just want to say what a wonderful person he was to everybody in the community, Phil. And on a personal note, he actually got me started.
He sure did. The law in you.
Right. So it was his idea that I would give back to the community and inform them about the law. And it was very successful. And he was like the beginning of my judgeship.
Yep, got your name recognition out there. So Phil and Mary Beuth, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. $2,000 to go with the Weinstein Family Foundation donation. We're going to go to the tote board?
3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock.
Tell me the best stories you have of Phil Beuth.
3 minutes on. Okay.
We're going to match the Phil Beuth donation with a corporate match here, Paul, with about 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. So you knew Phil as well.
Oh, yeah, I knew Phil very well. He was great. And he supported us many years after he left the station. You recall when we were over at the other hotel there, he was there when we had Phil back and we had Tom Joles. We had Irv back and Tom Joles and so on, and they all showed up. Phil's always been there.
Yep, he's in Florida with his wife, but he's a Buffalo guy. He's going to be back in June. Maybe Penny will catch up with him on the big picture.
We definitely will.
And maybe Don could share some stories, too.
I have some great stories and great memories with
But what we need to do is open the phones because, folks, we need to do that because in honor of Phil Beuth, we can't do this without him.
When Mr. Postles came to town, his first interview was me.
That's right. My second week in Buffalo.
And it was the time where they had the big monitor on the floor. So he's asking me questions, and I stroke my hair, and it goes up like this, and he goes, and I see it over on the prompter. But I was his first interview.
And you remember the topic?
Yeah, well, I was showing up for the ACLU.
And why New York State didn't have the death penalty?
Yeah, death penalty at ACLU. Yeah.
I remember
Great stories.
I remember it well.
Well, if we're not going to open the phones, we're not going to do a telethon anymore. 558-7575. Come on, WBBZ-TV.
Yeah, what's going on? I don't even see anything.
I know you're missing some of your Me TV shows this afternoon, but we're here to do the telethon.
Nothing.
I know that we're here with the Telethon team, and the Me TV shows will be back on tonight. But
Channel 5's not working for us
not right now. Not right now.
I know they usually do.
I know the credit cards are doing pretty good, but we need to get those phones going for WBBZ. We're a locally owned station. You'll meet our owner in just a little bit. We got our 558-7575.
We'll have to dig up James Varness and have him come down here and help us.
All right, we have about less than a minute for this corporate match.
50 seconds. 50
and we're going to do a tote right out of this corporate match. And then we're going to toss to a hospital video to find out what things are doing over at Oshai Children's Hospital. For these volunteers, well, there's some phones that are down. This is good. These are phones. Richie Lee doing the phones. Richie Lee celebrating 30 years on the telethon on the mobile camera. All right, we got to get these phones going at 558-7575. Don't fail us now. Me TV viewers, it's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about WBBZ Channel 5.
20 seconds, John.
We need you. We've got to get that Buffalo.
Yeah, you know, the Me TV people show up every year.
Yeah, so I don't
know. They're always
but they're all
calling
the
us.
credit card calls. I think we're shaming them into
What's up with that?
Come on, we got this side. They haven't even opened the phones yet.
10 seconds.
That's not a long time left.
Yeah. Put
All right,
down
we're
the
doing pretty good.
Metamucil and give us a call.
Give us a call.